Hey, real quick, I just want to be brief and tell all the wonderful mothers out there, including the mother that I have. Thank God she's still alive. But happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers in the world. I think about this often all the time. Not everybody has a good relationship with their mother or doesn't know who their mother is. Same thing, vice versa with the fathers. But the bottom line fact is happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. And I'm just going to say this, and it's the truth. I tell people often about this, that all of us came into the world one way or another. And the bottom line fact is that was sex. A mother or a man and a woman had sex with each other and brought in the child. That's self-explanatory. But my main point here is that it's one person that didn't have to do it that way, or didn't that situation didn't occur like that. And I'm referring to Adam, the very first human being here on earth, because God made him or created him with his own hands, even though I can't really say it like hands because God is a spirit, so he doesn't have physical hands like us. But with that being said, God himself created Adam. Then from there, and I talk to a man on the phone often, and we discuss the word of God together. But he made a good point to me a few weeks ago. A lot of people may think, and I used to think this, that God made Adam, then he made Eve separately out of the dust and ash of the ground. That's not what that refers to, because Adam himself said, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. What he was referring to, what that means is that when God made Adam and took the dust and ashes of the ground and made him, along with after that, when he took a rib out of Adam and created one man, that's exactly what that meant. Like, for example, a rib in my body, you can say God took one rib out of my body, and out of my same body was created a woman, another human being. So with that being said, all I'm trying to say here and state as a fact is that Adam didn't have to have sex with a woman, just like Eve didn't, because they both came from the same person, which was Adam himself. And God created both of them. The very first human beings ever, however, though, that came starting with the mother and father relationship or sex was Adam and Eve, the first married couple ever here on earth, because when they made love, however you want to say it, their two sons, Cain and Abel, came from them. And then ever since then, that's how everybody else in the world comes from their parents, mother and father, regardless if it was a one-night stand or all the rest of that stuff. The bottom line fact was man and woman came in intercourse and got together, and poof, that's how a baby comes into existence. But all I'm trying to say is that I said all that because Adam, in other words, even though he's a man, or was a man because he's not here anymore, he was technically the first spiritual mother, meaning he wasn't a mother physically because he was a man, not a woman. But he was the mother, meaning that Eve came through him or with him. She was part of the process. That was in the plan of God. But other than that, the first physical mother ever is Eve. And by the way, her name means or stands for mother of all living. So anyway, bottom line point is, I just wanted to say that if it hadn't been for all the mothers out here, then every human being, including the mothers themselves, wouldn't be here, because everybody had a mother that they came from, like I said, except Adam and Eve, because God himself created them. But everybody else who God made in a different way, the people that God made, including myself, my parents, and everybody else, we came from our parents, and our parents or grandparents came, our parents came from our grandparents and great-grandparents, etc., going all the way back down the lines years ago, centuries ago, ancestors. So I just hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed, and terrific Sunday. Happy Mother's Day, and we'll see later today who will take the series between the Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. May you and your family be blessed and have a prosperous Mother's Day. God bless you.